If you're thinking about moving to Salem, Oregon, or the surrounding areas, but you're not sure about what the cost of living is here, be sure to stay tuned until the end. You are at the right video. That is what we are going to cover today. But first, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Mariah. I'm a local realtor in Salem, Oregon. On this channel, we make videos talking about all things real estate related. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Also, I work with a ton of buyers who are moving to our area from all over the world. So if that's you, I would love to help you find a home or a property, whether it's a home or for you to live in or an investment property in Salem or the surrounding areas. Feel free to reach out to me if you don't already have a realtor. I will put my contact information in the description below. All right, so I've already done my research for you guys, and I have some information on my phone about the cost of living that we will go through. We're gonna start out with talking about what you can get if you're looking for a rental here. We're going to talk about apartments, what to be expecting as far as that goes, and we'll also talk about housing rentals. And then after that, we will get into what you can purchase here right now at the time of filming this, spring 2021 in Salem, Oregon. So if you are someone who is thinking about buying a home as a primary residence, not as an investment, then you might want to skip the beginning part where we talk about rentals if you're not interested in that, and get to the housing purchasing part. A question we get asked a lot is, do we work with rentals? Can we represent you if you are wanting to get into a rental here in our area? Unfortunately, no, we don't work with rentals, but I still wanted to include this information because it's something I would want to know if I was moving to a new area. First, we're going to talk about apartments. $1,500 a month can get you a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,000 square foot apartment right off of Commercial Street in South Salem, which is a really desirable part of town. These apartments, they're not brand new, but they are what I would consider newer. They're maybe 7 years old. You know, they're not luxury, but they definitely have nice kitchens, very nice and simple. Updated, they're not outdated, that kind of thing. $1,050 a month, you could rent 725 square foot apartment with 1 bed and 1 bath, also in a great convenient location right off of Commercial Street in South Salem, again, desirable part of town. This apartment is simple. It's not by any means like run down, but it's not as updated and nice as the one we just chatted about. That's really average of what you're gonna get for an apartment. Of course, there are some luxury apartments that are downtown that you're gonna rent close to $2,500 a month. Then of course, you know, you could get something a little less than that if you're wanting to get something that's not quite as nice and as updated, or if you're wanting to get something that's not on the best side of town, maybe like the central Salem area. There's some areas that, I mean, Salem's not a dangerous area, but as far as like, I don't know, they're just not as highly desirable, I guess you could say, as the South Salem area. So you could definitely find something cheaper than that, but that's kind of just like an average of what ballpark of what you can get if we're talking about rentals as far as apartments go. Now, let's talk about renting a house. So for $1,700 a month, you could get a 3-bed, 1-bath, older home in South Salem to rent. That's about 1,000 square feet. $995 a month, you could rent a 1-bed, 1-bath, 900 square foot duplex that is, you know, not the best taken care of, pretty outdated, but a good side of town. Now let's talk about home prices. What can certain price points get you in our area right now at the time of filming this? Okay, so the average sale price in Salem as a whole right now is currently $400,000. And a year ago at this time, it was $343,000. So basically, if you bought a home right now, this time last year, didn't do anything to it, just lived there, you could sell it and you can make a pretty good profit right now. You already have equity. What are some examples of what each price point can get you in Salem right now? Okay, so $340,000 can get you a 1,200 square foot single story home built in 1950. Never been updated, but well taken care of. Small yard, really nice neighborhood, great side of town in South Salem. And we all know if it's listed at $340, it's going to sell for closer to $360, at least. Unfortunately, I'm not joking. So that's just kind of a ballpark though of what you can get for that price point, in case you're maybe in the process of getting pre-qualified and you're curious how much you can get, how much house you can get for your price point. For $330,000, you could probably find a nice townhouse, maybe 1,300 square foot, brand new, that kind of thing. You could probably get for that. $550,000 will get you a 2,500 square foot home that is in the nice side of town but built in the 90s. For $550,000, if you're wanting a home that's newer, you're going to be getting a lot less square footage than that. But if you want a home that's, you know, a little bit older and not updated, you can get more square footage for that price point. So I hope in making this video is that this just gave you a little bit more insight. I know I didn't go real in depth, but I hope it gave you just a little bit more insight into what you can expect if you're thinking about buying a home or even renting a home and moving to our area. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video.